survivability in here, because we really want to emphasize that as kind of pushing the mage and warlock a little farther apart in the design space. So start right off with some different ways to get health. Dark Regeneration, just click to get some of your health back. It takes a little bit of time to build up here, so it's not just an instant burst of healing. Soul Leech just lets your Shadow Bolt, Incinerate, and Malefic Grasp, we're probably saying, what is that? Heal you. And then Harvest of Life drains life from the target and other targets in the area. Now, something I want to point out here is in the blue text we have Empowered Channel. This is a cool thing we're trying with a lot of the Warlock channels, where if you cast the channel again before it's finished, it increases the duration. So rather than sitting there and channeling the whole time, you channel, 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 and now you have a nice long duration spell. It feels pretty cool. Okay, here are 3 different ways to control the bad guys. You can have an AE Fear or an AE Stun, or you can have Mortal Coil is a new design on Death Coil. It's not about doing damage, but it is about making them run away and healing yourself. .45 is about survivability. Hour of Twilight returns some health back when you get hurt. It's a passive, unlike the previous regeneration one. Soul Link shares damage with your pet while it's up with your demon, but the demon has to be alive. And then Sacrificial Pact is the kind of the existing Voidwalker ability. Your pet sacrifices itself, but also makes you immune to damage for a short period of time. Level 60 has 3 ways to heal yourself or avoid damage. Bloodstone's an instant heal. Spell Drain you cast on yourself, and then the next single target spell to come at you heals you for half the damage it would have dealt instead. And then Nether Ward, transform your Twilight Ward. What Twilight Ward is we just combine a Holy Shadow Ward into one. So you have your ward up, and then if you have Nether Ward, it replaces your Twilight Ward and makes you, reduces damage to that school that you get hit by for 12 seconds. The really cool stuff is in the next 2 tiers. 75 is about your pet, and you can do 3 crazy things here. The Grimoire of Supremacy basically replaces your demon with a more powerful demon. This is permanent and passive, so if you take this, you can have a Shivan or an Abyssal as your pet instead of the current run-of-the-mill Warlock pets. All of these are more powerful. They have slightly more powerful versions of their current abilities. The Grimoire of Service is a 30-second cooldown that lets you have 2 pets out at the same time. And then Grimoire of Sacrifice, this is something else we've heard a lot, is we never really liked the idea of the Destro Lock who just gets rid of their imp and then just doesn't have a pet the rest of the time. But players would tell us, I really like that mechanic. Is there any way of bringing it back? So we thought if the pet wasn't gone permanently, that could be a cool thing. We really like the feel that, like, the hunter cares about his bear or his rabbit, his bear or his tiger. You can make rabbits tameable pets, whatever. But the warlock doesn't really care about the demon. The demon's just kind of a tool for the warlock, and if it makes sense to kill the demon in order to burst your DPS for a little bit of time, the warlock will probably take that trade. And then level 90 is themed about demons, not your demons, but some really powerful demons from Warcraft lore. All of these do some pretty crazy things. Archimon lets you curse an enemy, which will also take damage you do to that enemy. Kil'jaeden's Cunning lets you cast while moving, straight up. It doubles the cast time or the period of the spell you're casting while you're moving. And then Illidan's Guile lets you do a little bit of splash damage to other enemies in the area with your 3 main nukes there.